Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I dated a broke guy.
She's like, anything better than that.
So my dad makes more than 6 figures, and my brother makes more than 6 figures. So
Yeah, but you can't date them.
no, I'm gonna
Keep it on the fan.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not dating them, but that's my. I want somebody who is more than 6 figures.
That's the
maybe more
standards.
than 5 mil, 10 mil. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Sorry.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, 5 mil a year?
Yeah. Like 5 mil a year is a basic minimum.
Wait,
Gangbanger?
hold on. Wait. 5 mil a year
Yeah.
is the bare minimum.
Yeah.
So 4 mil. No.
You don't cut it, bro.
Can you donate some of that money?
No,
to
I
us?
mean, no. I think the bare minimum would be like $1 million.
$5 million a year is your bare minimum. Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not derived from money. It's also because I have stocks and stuff, and I have a substantial amount of money too.
Yeah, blue chips. What do you got?
I don't know. My dad's in charge of that one. He started investing when I was a little baby. So, So
Just make him sign a
Well,
prenup.
you know what's in the account.
no,
You don't know what's in the account.
no, I don't want to look at it.
So it could be
I'll
less
wait
than 10
until-
mil for all you know.
Is it 6 figures, 7 figures? How much is in the account?
I think it's between 6 or 7 figures. That's what I'm thinking right now. So
Okay.
when I tell you my parents came and worked their asses off, they worked their asses off. So
Were there prenups?
yeah, if I get married, they have to sign a prenup.
If you get married-
if I get married, they have to sign a prenup. That happened after my sister. Yeah,
Wait, they have to sign a prenup
like
to
my
protect your
no,
resources?
no, so not if I get a boyfriend, if I get married, there's a prenup involved because it's to protect my
To protect your assets.
my assets.
You mentioned
But
your
you want
sister.
a
I
guy.
thought you said that these were your parents' assets.
No, because I have my own assets that are
She has, like,
between
her own
6 figures to
account, I
7
guess.
figures right now that I haven't touched.
It's in her name, I think.
Yeah, I have a trust and I have other things too.
They were given to you by your family.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
if it's in a trust, they're not going to be able to access a trust.
But still,
It's a trust.
it was a conversation that I had with my parents. They said, well, you're 18. If you find a husband, they have to sign a prenup.
So would you be able to work to like maintain that 6-figure standard that you have for the man and apparently yourself as well?
So right now, obviously I'm a recording artist, and you know how that goes. I'm also studying in school, and basically by the time I graduate and finish my master's and stuff and get my business running, I will be making probably 6 and 7 figures a year too.
How do you get to that number?
Basically it's in aesthetics. I want to work in aesthetics, so yeah.
What is
Like
that?
like plastic surgery, Botox, stuff like that.
Wait,
That's very 6
hold on.
figures.
Yeah.
What, you're in school currently?
Yeah.
Studying what again?
Nursing
Nursing.
and healthcare, and I might go and study in med school too.
So you want to become a plastic surgeon?
Yeah, I went to a lot of med school stuff in high school. I wanted to be a doctor, and that's what I wanted to do, plastic surgery. And I went to Newark Medical School, and I took classes in high school. And they told me that I have a gifted hand for surgery when they saw me cut open the pig.
Oh, the cat.
Yeah.
Cadaver.
No, I didn't do the cadaver. We had to do we had to dissect the pig, and they told me to dissect the brain, and I did it perfectly, I guess. So I don't want to like say like, oh my god, but basically, yeah, that's it.
I cut up a frog in high school. My high school
That's not.
biology
cow eye.
teacher
Cow
told me I
No,
have a
cow eye.
future
Yeah.
Cutting frogs open.
dissecting frogs.
Also, like the point of like financially too, going back to it, I live a certain lifestyle as well. My parents built a certain lifestyle for us, and basically I want to keep that lifestyle, and that's the lifestyle that my daughter's growing up in right now. So I don't want to
As she
minimize that
should.
for her too, because then that would be a great disservice for her.
What lifestyle is that?
So basically, my daughter can get whatever she wants, and it won't be a problem.
Do you think that's good?
She doesn't get whatever she wants because I have morals, but if
You
she
just said-
no, like no, I'm contradicting. I mean, like if she wanted something, she could get it, but basically the way how I'm like financially saying. Basically, how I'm taking care of her. As if it's no, it's no, and that's it. Because I want to show her how life actually is. Because
I'm super confused here, though. Maybe you can help me out. I don't understand how your daughter's lifestyle would change if you married a man who didn't make $5 million a year.
Well, it was a conversation I had. My dad helps
Because you're saying right this second your daughter can have whatever she wants and is already rich. So, and you have the expectation she has this lifestyle. Okay, I don't understand how that changes by marrying a man who doesn't make $5 million a year. What if if he makes $37,000 a year? How does that change her lifestyle?
So basically, that's a really great question. So basically, my daughter, she's in a lot of different programs that she can, go to. She can go to some specific daycares if she wants to. And basically, kids are expensive these days. Very, very
I wouldn't
expensive.
know, but I can
They're
assume.
like now these days are very expensive, and so I want her to just appreciate the stuff that we have, because I was in a situation and I can't really talk about.
Yeah, but I still don't really actually understand this. So right this second, your daughter is going to have this amazing life and already does. Right this second, right? Absent any man whatsoever. If a man comes in the picture, how exactly does that change?
I mean, so basically with a man coming in that picture, he has nothing to do with my daughter. It has to do with myself, but it also has to do with the certain values of being a go-getter.
Do you just not want that guy to take what you have, basically, for granted, and just kind of expect you to provide?
When I was
the requirements of prenup, right? So
yeah.
the requirements of prenup.
But I think
she already can provide all of this lifestyle. I actually still don't really understand how a man coming in the picture affects this at all. Even if he made he could be the biggest go-getter in the world and only make 50 grand a year, right?
I mean,
Also, kids, they're only expensive if you make it so. Okay, so I have 2. She has 5. And I don't make six figures 50,000 or anywhere near 6 figures. I make 50,000 a year, and my husband makes similar. And we make ends meet. We live a very humble lifestyle, and they're very happy, and they don't know anything other than what they have. So it really depends on how you parent them and the things that you give them. Sure, it's great that you can just gift them things and throw lavish birthday parties, but you can make ends meet. Yeah,
that's well and good, but if you don't mind, I would actually like an answer to my question. If there's a prenuptial agreement, you sign the prenup, you're the man, right? So he can't get any of your estate. Most of your estate's locked behind a trust anyway. Right this second, you're accustomed to a lifestyle which you yourself are providing. How does a man even making entry-level money in any way, shape, or form affect this lifestyle?
I think it has to do with the stuff that I went through in my past. Has a lot to do with what it comes to financially, the things that I went through. I basically lost when I was pregnant, kicked out of my house, and lost everything. So that has a lot to do with that. When it comes to being a single mom and stuff, the man obviously has nothing to do with kids, but I feel like this is my thing. I went through dating someone who didn't make nothing, and I went through that situation, and I don't like it. I don't want to be in that situation. So I get the prenuptial agreement, but I also want somebody who's kind of in my financial status range as well. Or it just depends. I know I say I want something, but then if I meet a guy and he's starting out with the business but it's gonna go somewhere, then it's fine. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not being argumentative here. I just have a question. So if you got kicked out of your house and stuff, but you are financially set, how did that happen?
So my parents weren't okay with me getting pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah, they were not happy.
Were they paying for the place and then kicked you out? Or
I was living with them.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I was living with them at the time. I got kicked out because first I decided that I wanted to have a kid, and my dad got upset. And then second of all, I decided to stay behind my boyfriend at the time and have him in that kind of environment and raise the kid together. So yeah, I moved back to Passaic, and I
Forgive me, I don't mean to be pedantic or beat on this dead horse too much, but I still actually feel like I have not gotten an answer to my question. How would it actually change at all if you're this loaded and he signs a prenup coming in and most of your wealth's behind a trust anyway? How in the world would that actually change any of the situation for you or your daughter?
I don't know what else I could say about that. I went through a situation where the guy didn't have the same amount of money. I know how it is. So, with my daughter, yeah, if I make that money, it's the same thing. But also, it comes from a point that I don't want to be a provider as well. I don't want to be the one, again, paying for rent, doing all these things, paying the bills, paying all this stuff. I went through that. I kind of want it to be that, I have this money and that I can like kind of 50-50 some bills with you, but I don't want to be the sole provider when it comes to home.
50-50 bill. You're a multi-millionaire. You said that
I don't think that's what
a guy making $5 million a year is what you have the expectation of, because that's what makes him on par with you. That is such a stupid, incredible amount of money. Like an incredible amount of money. $5 million a year.
I mean, $5 million don't.
If you have that, why the fuck would he need to split the cost of anything ever? That's like an insane amount of cash. In other words, here, I'll give you an example. Okay? If you give the average man in the United States right now, at 25 years old, $5 million, he'll never have to work again. And his retirement, right, he can spend liberally. And he would never have to work again. He would have money left over after he died. And you make that a year.
I think right now, because I live in New Jersey, which is one of the more expensive countries and stuff.
New Jersey's an expensive country?
No, not country, sorry, state. It's more of an expensive state, and so I don't even think with right now how the economy is, it's like $1 million is basically nothing right now. I'm just saying.
What are you talking? $1 million
that's
is
a lot.
An astronomical amount of money
think
for
about
basically anybody.
I'm thinking about taxes. So basically, if you buy a house, it's like the minimum in Jersey for a house right now is $500,000. Then if you have a mortgage, it's like basically like $36,000 to $50,000 a month.
And that's financed over a 30-year fixed rate. So your mortgage per month is around $4,900.
My home in Texas is $360,000, right?
But Texas has amazing house prices.
For sure,
amazing.
But I'm just trying to give you an example so you can kind of understand. I didn't pay $360,000 in cash to get that house. I put down a down payment, and then I'm financing the rest of it through the bank.
Right.
And then there's a percentage of interest that I pay on top of that. And so, and then of course, property taxes
so your
and whatever.
mortgage is like $3,600 a month.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so it ends up being
makes sense.
So
that makes sense to me.
Yeah. So it's not. So when you're saying that the houses in New Jersey are $500,000 to purchase, it's not like that's how much they're paying up front. They're paying, $4,500 a month. That's what they're paying, which is high, which is very high, but it's not.
Yeah, and then also like grocery prices are very high now too. You can get right now. I went to Costco like 2 weeks ago. I only got 4 things. It was $200.
I don't think normal people shop at Costco.
Well, and also like $1 million is still a lot of money. Like we're in California, but that's still a lot of money. Yes.
I mean, $1 million doesn't go that far in California.
No, it doesn't go that far.
But that's just California.
Is $1 million
but
here.
still
Like
a lot
Texas, like $1 million in Texas will take you to the moon.
Oh no, yeah, 100%. $1 million in Texas, you're like set because it's just different. I'm talking about like housing market, how it is right now. Rent right now in Jersey is ridiculously high.
Wait, so
this is okay.
Hold on.
For a frame of reference, this is $10,000 times 5. That's what you're what you're actually requesting, right?
Yeah.
damn, bro, why you gotta do that?
$1,000 bills times 5 per year. Like that is an astronomical number.
Fucking math. Wait, so okay, hold on.
Over here, bro.
Okay, so and you have just one kid?
Yeah.
One kid. And you want, so okay, the guy needs to make $5 million a year? How old are
Yeah.
you willing to date?
Huh?
Like, what's the age range that you would date?
I think it really doesn't like past 35.
Okay. So we've heard a bit about what you want a guy to bring to the table. So you want a guy who makes $5 million. That's a top. It's more than one. I mean, it's what maybe 0.1%. It's more. It's maybe 0.01%. So you want a 0.01% earner.
Mm-hmm.
0.01.
It's like, yeah. So what are you bringing to the table that, because a guy making that much money, unless he's like retarded, I shouldn't say that. Like he's probably got a bunch of options. Why should he date you?
I think basically I can say that I'm a person that's very much like I help you out, you help me out type of person. I am a very traditional like woman, like when
Cooking,
cleaning. I tend to my husband. That's how I was taught. But I also expect that I be tended back. I am also willing at some point, if like the husband wants to have me stay home and take care of the kids, I'm willing to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't have a problem with that. And yeah, I think I bring a lot to the table. I'm a very, very nice person. I'm very, very helpful. And if you have a dream, I will like follow it. If you want to start a business, I've seen it happen where a business goes successful. I will be there. I'm basically that type of person that
What
I
if
will.
the business doesn't go successful?
But he has $5 million,
fails
so
and
it's
it's
already
Yeah.
been
Well, yeah,
successful.
it's already done. But what does that mean to be there? Like,
No, he doesn't have $5 million. He has $5 million a year.
a year. We'll get
$5 million a year. That's.
but like, okay, so
Like
You'll
be
do
there,
what?
like be there emotionally, like be their shoulder to cry on, be there, like.
But that's just a
oh,
wife.
he's got $5
That's-
million. He ain't.
I
Like
also-
that's honestly just like a
Also, like
wife.
I want to
is being
have
the
some-
nurturer, like taking care of your needs, making a home actually feel like a home, taking care of the kids. That's literally just a wife. Like,
And I also want to go into real estate and rent.
But what? Okay. Hold on. The question was, what do you bring to the table? You wanting to go into real estate. And
What do you mean
rent
by
out.
like bringing to the table? Because I can go 10 million different ways. I could go like as
What
a
would
person.
make you attractive to a man
who makes $5 million a
Specifically,
year?
That man who's a 0.01% income earner.
I think it's
No, it's way less than that. It's way
It
less
might be
than 0.1.
might be way
That's
less.
5 million a
but close
year.
enough.
Like attractive, like what? Like physically attractive?
It could be, but it could also just be like
Personality. I
You
think
have great sex. You popping out athlete babies. Like
Yeah,
you make
let
the
me-
best
maybe
chili
I
in the
can frame it
world.
better. Let me frame it so there's no confusion, okay? Got a man who makes $5 million per year, right, and is just moderately attractive, okay? Moderately attractive. He's not the handsomest guy in the world, but he's not the ugliest, okay?
Okay.
Just moderately attractive. What makes you guys evenly yoked? Why would he pick you?
I think that, yeah, I make athletic babies. I was a varsity soccer player, and my family's based in soccer. We're also a family full of engineers, too.
Oh, nice.
So basically, I'll bring, kids when it comes,
Like high IQ.
high IQ kids.
Have
yeah.
you taken the IQ test?
I haven't taken an IQ test, but,
Dude, she's in school to be a plastic surgeon. Like,
No. She got a high IQ.
yeah.
she got high.
And basically...
Ryan's face.
And then basically, I think just as personality, I think I have a really great personality. I'm very kind and understanding and very based in my Catholic faith as well. And then with sex, I don't like to talk about that. That's a very private conversation. But yeah, I mean, I got pregnant. That's what I can say about that. So
She's fertile.
yeah.
She's quite fertile.
So the extension of the question is just this. The man who you're looking for has $5 million and is moderately attractive, has so many options available to him. It's ridiculous. He has almost more options available to him in women than almost any other type of man on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Right? In fact, like short of possibly being an Olympic athlete who also is a multimillionaire, this is like the next tier of men who can basically get whatever type of woman they want.
Yeah.
Why exactly do you think he would pick you specifically out of all the women who are available to him? That's what the question is getting.
I think basically, I'm not like, it might seem because I want a $5 million man, it might seem that I'm really like, oh, he has a lot of money, da 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 da. No, I think it has more sense to be in the same type of like way that I'm in right now, if I can like sense. I think, yeah, you can have all the women in the world, and some women are just there. You can get a woman that really just wants you for money. You can get an escort. You can get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? When you have that much cash, I think it's you need a woman that really at that point holds you down and is the one that helps you manage everything, I guess, in a sort of
What
sense.
does hold down mean?
Yeah,
I was thinking of something
Is that like
I don't want-
hold you down?
crazy.
I
What
think
does that mean?
no.
Let me Google that shit. I don't know. I'm too white to know.
Maybe
what
like
that shit
hold down the fort, like
Hold you
hold the house.
Too
down.
white for that.
is. Hold you down.
I'm too white for that.
Meaning, hold on.
Grounds you?
like grounds you,
Meaning-
yeah.
That can mean a lot of things. I
Only
feel
the
like.
white people know, bruh.
I thought that was
very
like.
Hold you down to
Hold
take
you down is like-
$19,000 a week?
I thought hold you down
Potential,
was like
that's-
had to do with money. Like if there's a rough spot financially, they'll hold you. I thought that was the meaning.
It can be taken a lot of ways.
I guess it could be a couple
No,
different
yeah,
ways.
like somebody who like grounds you basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
You know, chains you down. Whatever.
Hold you. Oh.
You're going a different direction. Just like the old ball and chain, you know?
Oh my god.
It's like. Wait, how much money do you make per year?
right now,
Yeah.
I'm a student.
So
Right now,
nothing?
my program is very rigorous. So basically, I work a part-time right now so I can focus on studying.
Wait, question for you. So, okay, this guy makes $5 million a year,
Yeah,
and you said you won't settle for less, right?
yeah. No, I'll settle for like a million,
Oh,
like a year.
excuse me.
Like,
$1 million a year. Wait, is that bare minimum? I thought $5 million was the bare minimum.
No, I said a million.
thought so, too.
Yeah.
I thought
So you want
I
$5
thought-
million.
I
thought that
I
as
heard.
well.
Yeah.
Prefer,
Yes.
prefer $5 million.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll settle. You'll settle for $1 million.
I might settle for it just depends. I'm just
Settle for
yeah.
$1 million.
950, you know.
Settle for $1
What
million.
about 950?
Okay,
You'll do.
I'll take it.
Wow, you keep.
keeps lowering
Don't
it.
settle.
I'm not because
Queen.
don't
Know what you want, right?
Don't settle.
I'm not
Do you have
like-
something?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like you wanted to.
What's your question?
Oh, so like, okay, you meet a $5 million a year guy, and he's into you, and he's like, what? Would you just stop pursuing a career?
No.
What if he wants you to? He's like, I make $5 million a year. You don't gotta work. Quit that shit.
No, I
Why?
I won't take it. Why? Because my, I have, situations that happen to other people in my family where that has happened. It's been taken. I mean, yeah, I have a trust, but how long will a trust last, with how the economy's going?
I mean, let's say you guys are married for 3 years. He makes $5 million a year. He's made $15 million over the course of the 3 years. That's community property. You're getting half of that. That's $7.5 million. You're set. You're set if you're married to the guy for 3 years.
Dude, yeah, and if you put it in like a brokerage account or something that grows compound interest,
You're set.
life insurance policy grows compound
But I don't
interest,
want to
IRA.
like. I also.
No, but he said, so $5 million guy steps to you and is like, we're going to get married. I want you to stay at home. We're going to pump out babies. And you're going to take care of them. And you're going to stop this
Athlete babies.
school shit.
Athlete babies.
Because medical school, very time consuming. You want to become a surgeon. That's super time consuming. Takes years of time, tons of money. He's making $5 million a year. And he says, this is what I want. You going to stop?
No, because I want to have
So you
a
don't,
career.
wait, so even to the $5 million a year guy, you won't be submissive to him?
No.
No, as in you won't be submissive?
Well,
It depends on why she'd need to be submissive. If this is
yeah.
what her dream was, and if he loved her,
If-
he would let her pursue her dreams.
That's the thing. If somebody would love me and know and
I mean, bro, dreams take a back seat when you're dealing with a guy who makes $5 million a year.
I don't really think so.
Touche.
I think like
Sounds
if,
like he's submitting to you.
But what are the so your dreams? You want to be a plastic surgeon to do what? To
Make people beautiful.
Money.
Well, hold on. To make I mean, that's what.
I mean, if we want to
That's
talk
Like
about
cutting up bodies?
You want to give BBLs,
like,
bro?
you want to just like slice into people and give them fucking fake titties and shit. Like, that's your
Dexter in here.
dream. Like,
No, I mean,
to make money, right?
No, so basically, my parents, when I went to college, were like, okay, they always knew that my dream was music. Like, I always wanted to perform and whatever. But he was like, let's be realistic. You can't, and this is probably going to be very like something that's I forget the word.
Controversial.
Controversial, yeah.
Controversial. Okay.
So basically, they're like you to make no money in the U.S. with music as a.
Well, yeah, it's very oversaturated.
Yeah. So
Well,
basically,
where are you gonna go? Kosovo? Where are you gonna
Thank
go?
you, Beyonce.
Where are you from?
Oh yeah,
Like, where's your family history from?
my dad is Brazilian, and he's from-
Colombia.
my grandma actually used to sing in the radio in Brazil.
Yeah, but I mean, the music scene in Latin America
Yeah.
is completely inundated as well.
And then my mom's from Colombia. So
Wait, but so there's the singing, the singing.
Bro, his brain is about to explode.
But okay,
lot of
you
math
want to
up
do
there.
plastic surgery. Your
so
husband
wait, if I
who's
like,
making $5
can
million
I
a
make
year.
you understand why like the plastic surgery? Because I see like your head is turning. So basically, the singing was there until I went to college, and everyone started talking middle school. Oh, what do you want to
Be
do
a
in
singing
college?
plastic surgeon?
Whatever. So basically,
Music videos while you're giving surgery.
no. So basically, when I got to middle school, they're like, okay, we got to think about college. Like, you have to be realistic. What do you want to do? Really good at science. I decided that I wanted to go into medical fields, and then it went from basically being a doctor and going into all these like medical classes to get ready to go to med school, and then I decided to go into nursing, and then now I'm deciding to go back. But because music, it's really hard to get popular.
Can you help me out with something
Yeah.
here, because I'm so confused.
Wait.
So much.
Are we arriving at an answer or?
I literally told you, though, so you can understand why I went into like plastic surgery and stuff. Because
I actually,
Wait.
actually, that's what I want to ask about, because I don't understand. You don't. If I got this right, okay, my notes here. You don't actually ever have to work again. Is that correct?
no, I still have to work.
Why?
I still have to work.
Is it a part of the agreement in
Yeah,
your
but
trust?
why?
I think
Hang
it's
on,
a part of the
hang on,
agreement
hang
with.
on,
I don't know
hang on,
what
let her
is
answer,
the
let
agreement in
her
my
answer.
trust. All I know is that I have to go and I have to work and make money and start my own business. Or if not,
Why?
I had to go into
Is
the
that
family
your
business.
rules, or because like your parents set that up for you to gain money from the trust rules?
No.
'Cause they like the people who own the trust set rules and stipulations.
I
up.
don't know what the trust rules or stuff, but when we went, my dad's like, either you're gonna go to college, you're gonna study something, or you're gonna go into the family business. That's it. If I don't,
Okay, well then, how do you live right now?
how do I work? I'm a phlebotomist, so I work on the weekends because I have my daughter and I also have school.
Okay,
And-
so right now you're taking care of your daughter and working, and that is the income that you have.
Yeah.
Wait, how much do
Okay, so
phlebotomists?
nobody is giving you any.
I make
additional
22 an
That
hour.
sounds like a made-up word. What does that mean?
It's the people that
Draw blood.
You know when you go get your blood test in the doctor?
Oh yeah.
It's the person who puts
They
the needle
draw
and
your blood.
draw
Oh
the blood.
okay.
Wait, I'm just confused. Wait.
But help me out. Just help me out here. I'm getting to the bottom of this. I'm almost done, right, with my inquiry. So you're the one working right now. You're the one supporting your daughter right now, not your parents, correct?
My parents are helping me support my daughter right now financially.
Okay, so they send you X amount of money per month or something like this.
Yes and no.
What does that mean?
So basically, my mom takes care of my daughter while I go to school, and my parents pay for her, like, health care, like health insurance, stuff like that, so I can focus on finishing college.
That's nice.
Okay, so right now, your daughter's standard of living is based around a $22 an hour single mother working. Is that correct?
No.
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 Your daughter lives with you, or you both live with your parents?
We both live with my parents.
I see. Okay, so you live with your parents, and you're working, and you make 20. Okay, now I understand. Okay, this story, right, has more holes in it than a Swiss cheese block. I'm just like trying to put it together here
Okay.
so I can figure it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple questions here. You said a trust exists, which
Yeah.
is valued at between 6 and
Which
7
I
figures. But you-
believe. I've never seen it, but that's where I've seen.
And
like,
do you only get access to it after like 25 or something like that?
yeah.
Okay.
I have a question. If you were able to not work, would you?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, it just, I want to like establish somewhat of a career first, and then if I was given the opportunity, like, hey, you want to be, I know you like took your time, established a career, and you want to be like a stay-at-home mom or like not work, that's fine. Like, I don't have a problem with that.
So as of right now, you're staying with your parents, with your daughter to save money because you don't want to spend it?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why you want a man with $5 million because you don't want to spend the money that you have.
No. I would willing to spend right now. I'm saving the money, and I work and stuff because I want to go to school and have a career so I can make amount of money because I don't know. Honestly, I know there's a trust. I don't know what the trust rules are and everything. So basically,
You don't know what the rules of your own trust are?
no, we haven't had that conversation. I know what
Okay.
trust is.
I can talk.
I'm not gonna show. I'm just not good at sugarcoating things. So I
No,
want to
go
repeat
ahead.
back to you what I'm hearing so that you understand my perspective. Okay. And granted, this is going to sound mean, but I'm not trying to. I'm just repeating back what I'm hearing. This is the highlight from this. Overweight single mom who lives with her parents wants man who makes $5 million a year to marry her under a prenuptial agreement that he doesn't have access to the wealth in a trust that she doesn't know the rules of or how much is in it. Does that summarize it?
Yeah, but I get it. I'm overweight.
No, that's not the key and point. What I'm looking at is
That's
the idea versus the reality of the thing.
That's okay. That's what summarizes it. Yeah. If you want to go ahead.
I think what he's just trying to say, it's a bit not realistic. Your expectations are not
That's
realistic.
what a lot of, yeah.
I mean,
That's why you
$5 million a
That's
year.
why I said my standards are high. I don't, and I keep saying that I don't know if it's gonna change. Now, these are my standards right now. It can change when I meet the right man. God doesn't know what he's gonna put for me. This is what I've been saying. Like, I've been saying, well, it can change. This is what my standards are right now. It can change. So that's what I'm.
standards, that's cool.
Yeah, high standards. I have high standards. I've been through a lot of crap. So like, it just, that's where it is.
High standards doesn't have to do with
I've always
someone
wanted
making
to ask
$5 million
I've always
a year,
wanted to
though.
ask a woman who said that a question. The question of, you never know who God's going to send for you, right? I agree with that, by the way. But I got to ask you something. If you prayed every single day for this perfect man and you never got him, and then he died and you met God, would you tell God that you were angry with him that he didn't send you that man?
That's a good question.
No.
No. Okay, I didn't think that you would. So why in the world would you think that God would want to send a man to suffer? Right? Why would God send a man with $5 million to suffer? Because you really wanted that man. I always wonder if women ever think about the other end.
What?
I'm sorry, wait, how would she
Suffer?
suffer? How would he suffer?
Yeah. What is that?
You need to do some explaining.
So this case, right, in this particular case, I just summarized the position she's in, right?
I hear
But
that?
if we are to assume for a moment that you think, okay, I'm a prize or I'm the prize or whatever, right? I wonder if women ever internalize this in their prayer of the thing I want. I want thing, I pray for thing. That you might suck, right? And if you did, why would God send a man to suffer for you? That's what I always wonder. I always wonder if they ever think about the other side of the coin.